Good afternoon. Welcome to the Occasional Beard for, June 28th, 2022. So, this was supposed to be the last week we were in Pickering, but that's not happening. So, quick update. So far, every lead I had for a job didn't pan out. And so, I was told last week that all the jobs within the PAOC, the Pentecostal Assemblies of Canada, there's nothing available in Nova Scotia at all for a youth pastor. Now that may change, and that's what I'm hoping for in some ways. But so I've applied for one job at a Baptist church in Windsor, Nova Scotia. It's Windsor Baptist Church, and they've been looking for a youth pastor for a while, and I check off all the boxes, looking at their job description, and Windsor is about 50 minutes, 50, above Halifax. So it's fairly close to Halifax, so we would probably get a house in between that and Halifax so that my daughters could go to school and stuff easily in Halifax. Saying all that, that's if I get it. Their job committee is looking this week, is meeting this week, and a letter was told, we will contact you if we're interested. They may not be interested. I'm not Baptist background. I'm willing to do whatever the Baptist background, like I know some of their distinctives and stuff like that, so like there's nothing major that I have any problem with. But here's the thing, I'm at a point where, like, I think I talked about this, and I've probably talked about this to lots of people, and my family has basically hit me over the head with this enough that I need to just sit back and trust God for a while and stop worrying about a timetable, and because we're not going to be gone by July 1st. I wanted to be gone by July 1st or 2nd. That's not happening. And I have no clue where we're going to end up. People who go, oh, you're going to Nova Scotia still? I said, yeah, whenever God tells me where I'm going, and he hasn't told me yet. If that's supposed to be Windsor, I am more than happy to go to Windsor. If that's supposed to be somewhere else, God can move positions. I've been told, oh, there's some people that are looking to make moves, like youth pastor job, So God can open up a position when God wants to open a position. And if I'm still here, there's a reason I'm still here, like in Pickering in Ontario instead of somewhere in Nova Scotia, where I desperately want to be. But obviously there's some reason I'm still here. So I'm going to just allow myself to be here and trust that God's got this, and that I will go whenever he wants me to go, whenever his timing is ready for it, because his timing is perfect. Now, I freak out about this. My brain does a lot of freaking out. My depression loves throwing up at me that I'm not worthy to go be a youth pastor and all that fun stuff, and it's all lies. I'm not trying to boast in any way, but I'm going to make a really good youth pastor. I have a passion for helping youth and helping parents understand their youth and shepherding them into relationship with Jesus. That's my thing. I'm really good at it. I'm not really good at lots of things. I'm pretty darn good at that. So it'll happen when it happens. And the other day we were dropping off my son-in-law to be Eddie, my daughter's boyfriend, who one day wants to marry her. So they haven't proposed yet, so calm down, anyone. But I was dropping him off in his house, and on the way back, me and Zion were listening. Zion's made a playlist on Spotify of all music that we'll both like, and we all get to add to it to drive out to Nova Scotia. It's at 16 hours long, I think, at this point, which is roughly what the drive will be. And so we've been listening to the playlist on Spotify, and one of the songs that came up was a Relient K song. Now, if you don't know who Relient K is, they're a Christian band that does a lot of pop punk sensibility type stuff. They've been around for years, and one of their early songs was a song called For Moments When I Feel Faint. And the chorus is, never underestimate my Jesus. And it just goes on to talk about that, like, when you're not feeling hope, like, he's totally there, and it's like, never underestimate my Jesus. And that's like, it literally just like smacked me across the face, going, yeah, this is you. Never underestimate Jesus. Never underestimate your Jesus, my Jesus. I'll go when God wants me to go. And obviously that's not yet. And if that's supposed to be to Windsor, I'd love to be in Windsor, Nova Scotia. If that's supposed to be somewhere else, then I'd love to be wherever God wants me to be. And that's all I got for today. I want to be where He wants me to be. And I had this whole, I wanted to be there by July. And I still want to be there as soon as possible, but for some reason, God wants me here right now. Because when He wants me there, the job that He's picked for me will open up as easy as anything. It's not going to be hard. But in the meanwhile, I appreciate any prayers. If it's for Windsor, I pray that you pray God's will be done, because that's what I pray. So I stress about Windsor, but I don't stress about Windsor, because if they don't want me, that's not where I'm supposed to be. If they do want me, that's where I'm supposed to be. And yeah, so that's a brief update of what's going on, because people are going, you haven't left yet? And I've had a lot of people go, why don't you just move down to Nova Scotia? Well, I can't just move down to Nova Scotia, because number one, Nova Scotia is not the biggest place, but it's like 7 hours, 8 hours across Nova Scotia. So, and I need to buy a house. I need somewhere to live. And I can't, what if I buy a house here, but then I end up like 4 hours that way? So I can't just move down there. Plus I can't get a mortgage without a job. So there's lots of reasons I haven't just moved. Some people just go, why don't you just move down there and find out, wait until you get down there? And I need to know where I'm going. So God, just tell me where I'm going and we'll go. And I'll move right away. I'll move whenever you want me to move. So anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Appreciate any prayers. If you're praying people, positive vibes if you're not, but prayers are where it's at. And yeah, that's all I got for today. You have an awesome day. God bless you. God keep you. And let His countenance shine upon you, and all those cool things that are in the Bible. You have a good day. God bless.